Hey everyone, this is Sean Broccoli here. In today's video, I'm going to show you the easiest way to get the Silicone Slaughter and Metal Massacre achievements. So the first thing you'll need is the pop file that I've included in the description. That's going to have all the customization for the waves and how many bots will show up and all that sort of stuff. So the first thing you'll want to do is you'll want to go to your Steam folder. I have mine on a secondary drive. Yours will probably be something like C program files or program files 86. So you'll just open up that Steam folder here, Steam apps, common, find your Team Fortress 2 folder, open up the TF folder, then go to scripts. Now what you'll want to do is you likely won't have a population folder, so you'll want to right click and create the new folder. Once you've created that folder, open it up and go ahead and paste that pop file in here. So basically what it does is it's going to differentiate which map it uses by the title and the mission name as well. So the title of it will be MVM. The map that you want to use, we're going to use Decoy as the example map, and then the mission, which I set as Metal Massacre. So now that you have that all set up, you'll just want to go ahead and run Team Fortress 2. If you are interested and you see, as you see, I have all these icons set up like that. I used Tile Confiler for that. Just give it some time to load. It seems to be slow. Alright, so the first thing you'll want to do is open up your options, go to advanced, and just make sure that this developer console is enabled. Alright, so once it's enabled, you can go ahead and click OK or apply. Go to find a game, create server. You could just set it for any map. You want the max player set to 0. The rest of it doesn't really matter. So go ahead and pick a team. It really doesn't matter what team. It doesn't matter what class you pick either. As soon as you've loaded into the game, go ahead and press the tilde key, which will open up the console here. And then you'll want to type in change level. So it will come up automatically with the change level as a one of the options. You can go ahead and click down until you reach it, or you can just continue typing it. Then type in MVM and then Decoy, which will be the map that we have the pop file set for. If you have it set for a different map, then go ahead and choose that map. Okay. So the next thing you'll do once that loads is hit escape, call a vote, and then you'll want to hit change mission here. And then once you hit that, you'll notice that the Metal Massacre, or whatever you named the mission part in the pop file, will show up right here. Hit call vote. it'll automatically switch over since you're the only person. Here you want to obviously choose your engineer class, which will make things easier. Go ahead and get your upgrades. I usually just do the movement speed, the metal regen. You don't really need the jump height, but I grab it for no particular reason. And then you just want to max out your sentry. Head over to the spawn and get all your sentries and dispensers set up. And then the one trick that I learned is if you have an Xbox 360 controller, it probably works with all the other controllers, but I find if I turn it on, maybe get it off a little off the sentry, because I find that it sometimes will just pick up and keep placing the sentry instead of hitting it with the hammer. But once I have the controller connected, I just remove the battery and it'll just start. Yeah, see, this is what we kind of want to avoid. So we just want to kind of try and get it so we're just whacking it. There we go. Yeah. So you can get it set up like that. That way you're just sitting here, your dispenser's refilling your metal, and you're just hammering away on the thing automatically. You can just leave it overnight and rack up the kills. Go ahead and hit F4 at this point, which will start the wave. And then you'll see the scouts with the melee only attribute will start running towards you and they'll get obliterated 5 at a time, and then it'll just rinse and repeat. So unfortunately there is a cap to how many bots you can have in a round. So it looks like it's capped at around, I think, 16,000. I ran it overnight. I had 20 something thousand, and I ended up with 39,000 by the morning. And that's basically all there is to it. And then quickly before we end this video, I'm just going to go into that pop file because you will be able to kind of customize things that you want. So let's make this full screen here. So starting currency right here, if you want to play around and add more money, or it's up to you. You can just change how much money you want to start with. Over here is where you're setting up your wave and your wave spawns. So I'm not really sure what everything does, but for the most part, this is where I set the total amount of bots. I set it to 1 million, but obviously it only capped at the 16,000 or maybe even less than that. The max active and spawn count I set the same at 5, so I'm having 5 bots spawn and 5 bots in I guess a kind of squad coming towards you. I tried it at 10, but they seem to gain progress with the bomb. I guess because there's so many of them, the sentry alone can't keep up. So I reduced it to 5. I found that if you increase it to, I didn't try less than 20, but 20 or more, it kind of breaks it, so the bots won't actually spawn. So I'd keep that probably around 5 or 10. I don't know if 15 will work or somewhere in between. This TF bot area, this is where you can kind of create your bots for the wave. As you can see here, the class icon, we have Scout. Weapons restriction, I set it to melee only. The health, 125. I could probably set that lower, and then maybe the 10 won't be too much. You can set the name, the class, the skill, which will be easy, normal, hard. I can't recall if there's one higher than that. So that's basically all there is to it. Since there is a cap on it, I think what I might do is play around with it and see if I can just get so many waves of the maximum that it allows you, which let's say it is 16,000, so we'll have multiple waves of 16,000 just so it can run overnight and get the maximum amount of kills. So I will keep that in mind and maybe update that file for you guys later on. But that is all there is to it for this video. If there are any other sort of achievements that you're looking to get that are a bit difficult and you would like help achieving them, go ahead and put them into the comments, and I'll do my best to create the best strategy for those. Thanks for watching. This is Sean Broccoli. Hope to see you in future videos.